So this is Beverly on my YouTube channel, Fabulously Functional, especially during these COVID-19 times. Dr. Woodard and I just got back not too long ago from a homegoing celebration of his aunt. It was wonderful to be around family and friends. But of course, even though we were masked, we were still in close proximity. There were times we didn't have our mask on, and there were times we did hug. And it's just a part of family. We're trying to do our best. Everybody's trying to do our best with the social distancing. But it's easier to do it with someone you don't know rather than somebody you haven't seen in a long time. So thank God for the fellowship and the time with family, even though it was under different circumstances. But there's a routine that he and I like to go through when we go to celebrations where there may be social distancing, but you still never can be too careful. So when we come back home, we do a salt water rinse, and that's just good old hot tap water with about a half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And you can fill it up to about 3/4 cup of water. Doesn't have to be piping hot, but just so you know, salt and heat are the enemy of the COVID virus. Before it can set up in your nose and in your throat, this is the kind of thing you need to do immediately after being in a group setting or a wedding or funeral. Even during these COVID times, even with masks, you still need to fortify and make sure that all systems are go. And these are some of the things that we're doing, and our daughter will be doing when she gets ready to return to work on Monday, and she's working on the COVID-19 floor. So I got my hot water here, and I got about a half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And what I do here is I stir it till it's thoroughly dissolved. Okay, and that's pretty much dissolved. And I'm going to gargle with it, but I always take a little bit and put it in my hand. So I'm going to move this back just a little bit. I'm going to turn myself over here towards the sink so you can see what I'm doing here. So I pour a little bit of this in my hand, just like this, and I snip it up my nose. I'll do it a second time. Now, it burns a little bit, but whatever has tried to set up in my nose is not going to survive when I do that. And then I take the salt water and then I gargle with it. This is what I do. Take the salt water and gargle with it. So I do that maybe a second time, sniffing up my nose. Pour the water. In my mouth, and I gargle with it. All right? So that's one of the things I do. And so, I'm going to turn this back around this way. So that's one of the things that I do. We do the salt water rinse. If we don't do that, then we do steam therapy. So we boil a pot of water, put some lemons and orange slices in there, and we inhale the steam over a slow rolling boil. But tonight, I did the salt water, as you can see right in your presence. The next thing I want to do is clean my face. Clean my face. Hands already been washed, but clean my face. And what I do is I take this nighttime cream and I rub it all over my face because it helps to get the makeup off, especially the mascara around my eyes. So I'm doing that. Then I take my towel and I wipe the eyes first, like so, like that. And it gets that mascara. So I try to get all the makeup off before I get into my hot bath. Take all the makeup off. And I'm using Pond's cream. That's what I'm using. Okay. And as you can see, all my makeup is gone. Like so, like that. And when I get in the tub, then I'll use some soap and then put another layer of this cream on my face to go to bed with. So, but it's great for cleansing your face as well, getting all the makeup off and out of your pores. And then I'll come back later and do the rest of my regimen on my face. The other thing I do is I drink a hot cup of tea with lemon. Now, I'm not drinking any green tea because late in the evening, green tea is not good. It will keep you awake. Green tea will wake you right up. So if I'm going to do green tea, it's early in the day. In the evening, I do herbal teas with a slice of lemon. Tonight, I am doing honey chai, turmeric vitality, sweet and spicy blend to support overall health. Of course, turmeric is good for immunity support. So got that tea. It is steeping. It is delicious. Always a hot beverage, nothing cold. Nothing cold, and there is no sugar added. The taste is smooth and delicious. Okay, the next thing I do is I take 2 slices of lemon, put it in the tub, and create a very hot bath. So I'm going to do that.